What's up, ladies and gentlemen? A 2022 C8 Corvette hardtop convertible. My thoughts from owning a mid-engine coupe and driving this convertible 15,000 miles later. Well, let me explain. Let's go. Howdy folks, you on the Seagull and Speed 252 show. Scroll over to the right, click that subscribe button, and join this awesome community. That's a convenience factor right there.
It's quick. It's pretty damn quick.
I like that a lot.
You always get the, you get two alerts. For those that don't know, you get two alerts. You get a chime and you get a physical folding top motion complete alert on your information display. So people say, well, how do I know when it's done? It'll tell you, and if you listen for that chime, you'll muscle memory your ears to that.
Gotcha. Let's get ready to take a C8 convertible out.
Woo! Alright, now me. Love it.
Yeah. I will admit, there is a difference between the wind noise between a convertible and a coupe, in my personal opinion.
Yeah,
because I don't get this extra wind noise on the side of my coupe.
So there's an extra window on this one.
Okay.
That you can roll up. So it's
the back window.
Yeah, it's the yeah, that one. There you go.
Gotcha.
That helps a little bit.
I notice it doesn't go all the way down.
No, it doesn't go all the way down.
Yeah, I was really concerned about the wind noise because obviously I have a coupe. This is convertible. You have the coupe as well. And I definitely do not hear all this extra wind noise in my coupe when I'm driving for sure. Like I immediately notice the difference between those two things. Now I wonder, you know, cracking the windows halfway, would that make a big difference between the wind noise? And I'm assuming it should, but.
Well, I mean, there's just a lot more openness here, and that's probably why you're noticing it from here.
Yeah.
Whereas ours is cut off right here.
That's true.
So.
Yeah, because now it brings the wind noise up. Once I roll the window up a little bit, it takes it up higher. You can still feel it.
Yep.
But it's still there. But the whole point of having a convertible is honestly the convenience of just pushing the button.
Oh, yeah.
In reality.
Yeah, that's exactly why I would maybe consider it if it wasn't so expensive.
Yeah. 7,500 bucks.
Yeah, the reason why I won't get it is because of that, because I can spend 7,500 bucks on all these other things.
Right.
That I want, especially with the Z06, because I'm sure the Z07 package is going to be right around that price.
Yeah, you're right.
So I'm definitely getting Z07, not convertible.
If it came down to that, me too, I would be doing the same thing. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the car obviously drives the same as mine.
Yeah.
Now, I will admit, this car doesn't have the magnetic controls.
That's
so
true.
I will say, I can't really tell a difference just yet. But that's just me. Not yet.
Okay.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
I noticed it right off. I mean, right when we got on the road.
Corvette on it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it definitely feels a little different, but I just not exactly sure yet. I mean, for a lot of people, they may not feel a difference.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. It's such a new car with a high-tech suspension that it's obviously going to ride smooth.
Right.
But because of that Z51 package magnetic ride control because you turn it to tour mode and it makes everything super smooth.
Good point. I remember Robert saying earlier today, though, that with it being in sport mode, you shouldn't tell much of a difference. But if it was in tour mode and all other modes, you will be able to tell a difference if it was magnetic ride. So as of right now, it's still in sport mode. So maybe that's why I personally couldn't tell too much of a difference. But if I put it in tour mode, I probably could tell the difference.
Well, in your car, you mean?
In this car, because it doesn't have magnetic ride.
Well, yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So if you would have started off in tour mode, then you would have been like, "Oh, wow, this is rough for tour."
Rough for tour, yeah. Yep.
Okay, got it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's you. I think you guys are both 100% correct there. I do believe that our cars in sport feels exactly like this.
Yeah, it does. It does. Actually. I mean, because everything tightens up.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's just what you're used to feeling.
Sure.
But overall, I still think if you're the type of person that wants to spend that money somewhere else, I say go for it.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, at the end of the day, if you're going to guys that's going to buy a C8 Corvette, and like Robert said, you want to keep it for a long period of time, then that's less problems you have to worry about with the magnetic ride suspension going bad in the future.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not really worried about that.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it's designed craziness going on there that it has failure. I haven't ever heard of a magnetic ride control suspension failing. So.
And you know, you being Brigger Speed, you have a lot of knowledge about that stuff. So,
well, I appreciate that, man. I've never heard of it. That doesn't mean it hasn't
happened. Yeah, I agree.
I just haven't ever heard of it.
That's true.
That's actually nothing. That's something that you just don't hear. Like, oh man, my mag ride failed again.
That's true.
You just don't hear that.
Although a lot of people in the C7s got the magnetic ride update, which kind of made the car feels a little bit different.
Yeah, it made it feel softer.
Yeah, absolutely. And I do, if I'm not mistaken, my car right now still has that recall available, where it needs to go in for that transmission update, because you can't do that over the air.
Oh no.
Yep.
Yeah, you have. It's not really a recall though. It's just an extra thing that they charge you for.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That doesn't have the front left, because I'm used to seeing those 3 buttons there, you know?
Yep.
Sounds really good though.
It does.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah, it sounds really good. I still think this extra window is just completely fine though. I'm not, you know, I just wanted to the viewers that, hey, like, there's definitely, in my personal opinion, a difference between the windows in this vehicle versus my Coupe.
Sure.
I wasn't expecting that to happen. That might have been the first time I ever heard that. Yeah, I enjoy actually driving a convertible. The $7,500 is really steep, and I agree with you. I mean, and for the viewers, you know, for you guys who own coupes and decided not to get the convertible, like, was the $7,500 a lot of money for you, or you just a coupe type of person? Because for me, I thought the $7,500 was a lot. One, and the convertible wasn't coming out in the time frame we needed the car. So,
but even if I could buy one now, you know, I still wouldn't get a convertible.
Gotcha.
So.
You don't like the top down and off it anyways. I love the top down. My issue is just when I'm always driving in public, it's like, do I take the extra 5 minutes to put the top back on? Do I second guess it? Can I trust to be here with the top off?
Yeah. Yeah, that's very valid points. I mean, that's one thing that I love about this. Now, if I had a choice between a hard top and a soft top convertible, and I had to get one or the other, obviously I'm going to pick the hard top, because I can't stand the look of a soft top.
I can't either.
But the awesome thing about the hard top is in 30 seconds, or actually it's 20 seconds, I think, now all of a sudden you've got the hard top on and you can park, not have to worry about weather, and not have to worry about people reaching in and grabbing stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And another positive side, which I'm sure a lot of you guys may notice already with owning the C8 Corvette, is that with the convertible, you don't lose any space, trunk space at all. Not whatsoever. Now, the downside is you don't get to take a look at the engine, which is one thing I really wanted a lot.
Yeah.
But the more now I realize I own the coupe, it's not like I walk out of my garage and be like, oh, there's the engine. You know, that's the engine right there.
Yeah.
And it's cool for kids to see it, but that gives us more money to spend on covers and accessories and engine appearance package that costs $1,000, and I don't think it's really worth it now after owning the Coupe for a while. So those are some of the advantages and disadvantages to owning a Coupe versus a convertible. And there's a pros and cons to every car. I think that you just have to figure out which pros and cons
are right for you.
Right for you. Exactly. Exactly. And you just said earlier that if you had to do it all over again and the Coupe and convertible was available at the same time, then you would go with the Coupe again.
Yes. And
if I had to do it all over again between the convertible and the Coupe, I would actually say I would go with the Coupe as well, because the $700 is still a lot of money. Now, I'm not driving this every day, so I don't know, you know, having a button is going to be that much more of a difference for me at this point in time, because it does take only literally not even a full minute to probably get to the back, latch it down. It is inconvenient. So you're driving this exotic looking sports car in public, and you might be parking somewhere and people are looking at you like, oh wow, like that's a new Corvette or that's a Lamborghini, and you get out and you take the top out and you like doop 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 doop. They're like, wait a minute, you don't have a button for that? Like, I had that happen a few times. I looked at it and was like, nah, this ain't the convertible, brother. So if you're concerned about that, I would totally get the convertible for sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Although I still like it a lot.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Now, I miss my car already. And for some reason, I don't know why this feels faster than mine, but it's not the case, obviously.
Yeah, it's just because you haven't driven yours in a few days.
Nah. Here's a question for you, Breaker Speed. Now I'm just curious. Can I put this in manual mode right now?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I think you have to push it. Oh yeah, there you go. Now you have to hold it until it beeps. Look. Straight up in the air.
All right, guys. My good friend here, Breaker Speed.
What's up, guys?
Obviously, we just took the Corvette out for a nice, good spin. I gave you some of my viewpoints on it. I think the car is definitely a car that you should definitely own if you're interested in buying a convertible. Obviously, this one is available at Corvette World. I'm pretty sure you see this a lot in Breaker Speed videos. I think the convertible definitely offers almost identical things to the Coupe. Obviously, with the convertible being able to, you can push a button that will actually have the top go down and up. A lot easier than getting out of the car, taking off manual and putting it back in the car. The wind noise is definitely different. I know some of you guys want to ask the question, like, what's the wind noise compared to a Coupe? I definitely think the convertible has a little bit more wind noise, in my personal opinion, compared to the Coupe. The $700 is where I think it's going to be the cruncher, if you really want to spend it or not. And there's some Corvette owners who buys nothing but convertibles. Yeah. Totally. They never think about buying a Coupe ever again. And for me, I'm still going back and forth. If I had to do it all over again, once again, I would buy a Coupe. Mike will buy a Coupe. This is what it looks like, clearly with everything halfway pretty much put back together. At this point, it was actually going down instead of going forward. You can see all the mechanical parts back here as well. And so I just kind of want to give you guys a look at a convertible. I haven't had an opportunity to really truly drive one. I haven't had an opportunity to really actually test run one, the top coming down and up, but I like it a lot. I mean, it's one of those things where if it wasn't $7,500, it would be a no-brainer to actually get this convertible. But for as me, I'd rather have a lot more cooler features inside a vehicle than to deal with having the Coupe go down, up, and back. So other than that, you guys, I really appreciate Corvette World for giving me the opportunity to drive this vehicle. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, definitely do so. If you haven't subscribed to Breaker Speed channel yet, definitely do so. If you want to check out some of the merch, definitely go over to SeaGoingSpeed252.com. I really enjoyed it, man. I think the tour was great. Actually, when you look up Corvette World online, it looks so much bigger, but in person, I like how all the cars are close together, so you can take a different look at all the specs and all the colors and what you guys have to offer here.
Right, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, we got two facilities, one here, one in Houston. This one is broken up into two 10,000-foot square feet individual buildings, and our sales buildings in the one, and that's where I'm at. My office is at. So thank you again for coming down.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And you know, I hope you enjoyed that little test drive.
Yeah, absolutely.
Better appreciation for the convertible now.
Yeah, I do have appreciation for the convertible, that's for sure. I was telling the viewers earlier, you definitely have a little bit more wind noise than a Coupe. But I really appreciate the car in general. The button was so convenient for sure. So thanks for letting me drive it. Hopefully we can come back here and do another video sometime this week.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll be here. And again, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and give this man some love.
Yeah, give us some love. Yeah.
Comments.
Appreciate it, brother.
Hey, thank you very much.
Yeah, man.